from the deep dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to play the game.
That was Nikodas. I am Tabbytha, and here is Grebog.
Computer Run Program Fleet Action Report, episode 259, Star Stepping Across the Universe. And now that you got that stuck in your head, you're welcome. Being here is support enough, but also we appreciate all of our subscribers. You too could help out by subscribing, or if you don't want to give Twitch your money, you can go over and buy us a cup of coffee at ko-fi.com/GREBOG. We all know Tabby needs a cup of coffee.
Oh, I always need coffee, and I am fresh out. I need y'all to help me. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
And if you, any financial support goes back into the show, whether it be ships or just making sure the show's still running on the back end. So yeah. So this week, Tabby, what have you been up to?
I've been playing a lot of World of Warcraft because they got that special collectors event going on. So we've been trying to collect as many mounts as we can. So far, I've gotten the Ravenlord mount and some vanity pets and a ton of transmog, but that's about it. But other than that, Valheim continuing to be one of my special interests. And a lot of STR doing the daily Risa event stuff. You agree, Bug?
For me, let's see. I too have been trying to take advantage of the collector's bounty buff that they've given out. Got a lot of transmog. Some places I don't know that there's much left transmog wise for me to get, but it is nice that if you haven't played WoW in a long time, you can get transmog for the other classes and whatnot that you're not playing. So if you're running on a shaman and there's plate gear that drops, you still unlock the transmog for your plate tunes, which I love that. That was a change long past, and it's still one of those nice features. I still love seeing that happening. I only have gotten the Fellsteel Annihilator from the Hellfire Citadel, which is basically if you did in Warlords of Draenor, the Hellfire Citadel, the first raid boss that is a big, I guess technically the second raid boss. The first one's an event. The second actual raid boss it is a big mech suit, and that's essentially what it looks like. Outside of that, I've been doing my dailies. I may have done something to cause me to be cringeworthy in STO on one of my tunes, but
No.
I made someone laugh. They gave me the favors to buy certain things, and now Grevka can make people cringe. Nikodas, how's your week? What have you been up to?
School. Same as last week. It's winding down. A lot of my teachers are telling us that since this is a short semester, they have to hit us hard, and that's what they're doing. We have a lot of assignments. I have 2 projects to do here in a couple weeks, plus a medication binder that I have to get put together. It's just been a lot, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. I found time to run the STO dailies, and pretty much have not touched any of my other games whatsoever, which is saying something because I have a lot of games.
XMR, thank you for the bits.
Hey, Exy, how you doing? Hope you're having a good night. And yes, thank you for the bits.
Hello, X. So this week in STO, apparently, I'm going to let Grebog talk about messages from above, but I'll grab the Admiralty bonus week now until July 15th. Admiralty missions give bonus rewards, and there's a console bundle sale going on until the 13th. You get 35% off ship bundles and expansion bundles. Again, that is Xbox and PlayStation only.
Oh, so messages from above. This didn't really come from X or Blue Sky. This is more coming from those that went to Vengeance God's stream. Probably have heard this already. They teased out some ships that we will be getting in game. One of which being, and people are theorizing, an Atlas 2. Reason being they're theorizing Atlas 2 is because they talked about they're updating the skins for the Atlas. Well, yes, that doesn't always mean a new ship. As Thomas Marone said, they sometimes update skins for fun, sometimes because they have to, and this one was because they had to, which means that it's being associated to a ship coming into game. So we're likely to see an Atlas 2. People are fascinated. I think intrigued would be a great way to put it, because with DPRM being on the Atlas, what kind of console will it have? They also did a quick thing about showing the Voth Bulwark T6. Some people are like, yeah, so we already have a T5 in game. So basically this is bringing the Voth Bulwark Dreadnought up to a T6 variant. It is already known that it will be a miracle worker ship. So I will be curious to see where they put it. Some of the other content creators are thinking it's going to be a lockbox. They also think the Atlas 2 will be a lockbox, which if the Atlas 2 follows its predecessor, then yes, it will be a lockbox. The Voth Bulwark, if it technically follows its predecessor, it'll be a Phoenix Prize ship. So that could be interesting. Or, yeah. And then they huh? Yes.
Maybe this will be like a legendary Atlas or a Terran Atlas that goes in the Zen store. I'd be okay with that.
They did say that they are working on a legendary ship. They have not told us what. So it could be that. We don't know for the Atlas. And then there was a vague mention that we will be seeing later in the year a ship from season 5 of Discovery, which that's about all they said. And so many people are jumping all over the place on what ship it could be. A lot of people seem to want the Breen Dreadnought that was shown in the show. The one that you could park the Discovery in the hangar bay. I don't know that. I'm not sold that that's what we're getting. But it is a possibility. I mean, it was in season 5 of Discovery. Yeah, there's so many other ship possibilities. There's so much more that could be coming. We'll find out eventually. Tabby, since you purchased it, why don't you take that?
Oh, hang on. Where's the window? There's the window. I put it in another window. Put the window in another. Never mind. All right, so the Timeless Legacy bundle has been released. It's 22% off until July 29th. The bundle includes 3 new ships: the Proxima Miracle Worker Science Dreadnought, the Warden Multi-Mission Temporal Cruiser, and the Okinawa Pilot Raider. Now, I know the Okinawa Pirate Raider I'm really excited about, because it's your OG frigate that you start off with in Starfleet Command, the game that the space combat of STO takes a lot off of. And each of the ships comes with 3 different skins, and they kind of tell you what they are right up front, which I absolutely loved, by the way. The fact that in the blog post you could just look at it and see, the skins that you are getting, whereas it's been kind of guesswork previously. With the bundle, you get the Universal Kit module, the SETI Alpha 5 EEL, and the Wrath of Khan Cadet uniform, and the Starfleet environmental suit. Both of those you see in Wrath of Khan, and it comes with a number of ship upgrade tokens. It comes with 3. Now, the following items will go to the character that you buy it on. So make sure you get the 3 starship slots, the experimental ship upgrade tokens, the T6 coupon gift pack, and 100 Lobi. I'm pretty sure that the tokens, the coupons, and the Lobi are still like account bound, but the starship slots will go to the character that you claim it on. So make your purchase carefully, folks.
The T6 coupon and the experimental ship upgrades are not account bound. Pretty sure. You bought it. You could double check for us.
I'd have to switch characters.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they are not. It is why a lot of people recommend, if you need ship upgrade tokens, to go when they have the Phoenix Prize Pack event, to buy them that way, because those will be account bound, and then you can use those and then just sell these for EC.
That's very handy.
Was that the bundle?
Yes.
Okay, so there is a sale of the summer going on. I mentioned the Xbox and PlayStation 35% off earlier, but on PC, we get 20% bonus Zen if we buy from Arc, and 20% discount if we buy from Epic. And then the last thing here is the Risian Lohlunat Festival. This is the summer event. It's going on now until July 30th on all platforms. You have to get 20 days of completion to get the prize, which is the Federation Intel Holoship. That is an interesting ship. If you get a chance, look it up. It's got some potential. I'm curious to see how it actually performs. In addition to that, there are new purchasables on Risa. You can get a couple of costumes, a Frontier Doctor outfit, and the Risian sunscreen makeup. You can get the classic thruster pack, which is a new type of floater, new to the game, old in universe.
You can be Spock going into V'ger.
Yeah, that. There's also the prismatic floater, the prismatic power board. There are 3 new universal kit modules: the rapid lithic formation, which is an earth elemental, a mineral quicksand, which is also an earth elemental, and the wrist mounted acid spray, which is air elemental. And then there's 3 new emotes: calisthenics, a tap dance, and a baseball wave. That's it for the news. So we are going to continue. Our primary target is that we're going to continue. I can't talk all of a sudden. Continue our journey through the storyline of STO on our Federation characters. The next episode we have to run is A Step Between Stars. In our last week when we did our mission, we what is that one called? Because we skipped all the ones in between.
Sphere of Influence.
Yes. Sphere of Influence, which introduced us to the Solanae Dyson Sphere, and that the Voth were trying to take it over, yada, yada, yada. We did the breadcrumbs after that: Circles Within Circles, Supply Woes, the Contested Zone, the Omega Standoff, and Tower Control. Those are all breadcrumbs that kind of introduce you to all the stuff you can do inside the Dyson Sphere. We just ran through that off screen. And now we're ready for A Step Between Stars. This is the next story mission.
I'd like to put a note in about tower control. Many people experience issues with it giving you credit for the pushing a tower and killing the Voth around a tower. I fortunately did not have to do this time, but sometimes you will have that problem where you'll be working on one of the towers in the zone, and you will not be getting credit. I recommend zoning out, like so you would hit your, return depart system, and then going back into the battle contested zone and doing the tower. Then sometimes just that simple out and back in is enough to trigger it. Sometimes if there's multiple zones, which unfortunately I don't know that there's a lot of people in the contested zone, you can just switch your instance. But because there's not as many people running around in the contested zones, you won't normally see that option available to you. But just try depart system and going back into the contested zone, and hopefully that should fix it for you.
The breakdown for A Step Between Stars is this is a follow-up with the discovery of the Solanite Dyson Sphere and the Voth that are trying to control it. So now, in addition to the ongoing war with the Klingons that are behind the scenes, we also have a conflict. I don't know that I would call it a war, but we have a conflict going on with the Voth. The plus side is that the KDF and the Romulan Republic are also fighting the Voth. So it's not like the Federation at this point is fighting a war on two fronts. We are, but so is everybody else. So it kind of works. Everybody's distracted the same, right? So the available accolades, there are a bunch of them for this episode. And my ship started to take it off because I was scrolling. Just a brief overview. You will not be able to get all of these on a single run, but there's Icarus 2.0, which is you avoid ship damage from the sun. Dyson Sphere Puzzle Solver, which you complete the activation puzzle without any mistakes. Defensive Beam Tactician, choose to activate the defense beams. Swarmer Technician if you activate the swarmers, and the Unstoppable Captain if you choose no defenses. Since there are 3 of us and there are 3 options, which ones do you guys want to claim as far as the defenses go?
I will pick what y'all don't pick.
I was like, I honestly don't care. I'll go with no defenses. I want to be unstoppable.
Okay, then I'll take beams.
I'll take drones.
Okay. Dyson EV Suit Collector, if you get all 3 types of the Dyson suits. Explosion Investigator, if you fly through the epicenter of the station hallway explosion. Shadow Hugger, if you avoid being burnt by the sun while activating the safety protocols. Efficient Swarmer Exterminator, if you complete the stage, defend Cooper from swarmers in under 1 minute. Tuvok Support, if you prevent Tuvok from being knocked unconscious. And Beam Dodger, if you avoid being hit by the defense beams. So like I said, there's a lot of them. Several of them are dependent on choices you make, so you can't get all of them in a single run, but we will see what happens here. There is nothing in here for any of the recruits, so this is a straight run through.
There's Delta Recruit.
I didn't see that in the list. Where's it at?
It's down under the getaway.
There's no icon this time. Because
Oh, okay. Iconian Technology is in this room. Are they the only ones then?
Yes.
Must be.
There is no temporal.
And no Klingon.
Well, the Klingons really don't aside from the tutorial, they really don't have here, interact with this thing in this mission stuff going on.
Okay. So there you go. Back to the top. There's a lot of information here. All right, so we are ready to run this. This is a long mission. I don't know if we're going to have time to get to another one after this, but we'll see what happens here. There's also not a voiceover for the opening, so I'll read this one. Captain, we have discovered a station near the center of the Solanite Dyson Sphere that controls the station's ability to jump to other areas of space. utilizing the vast amounts of omega particles it generates as fuel. This could be disastrous for the Delta Quadrant if the reaction is not perfect. Vast areas of subspace would be damaged, rendering space travel in that region almost impossible. Our intel indicates that the Voth intend to take control of this station and jump the sphere back to their space. We cannot allow this to happen. Report to Joint Command. We'll need your help to stop this. Okay. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, it should be noted that even though we are going to try and run this in tandem, we cannot be on a team for this. It just won't let us.
This is a single player only mission.
But I'm going to go ahead and begin. And
There's a
watch
lot of activity here in Joint Command, sir. The entire fleet must be mobilizing for something big. The rest of the senior staff is being briefed in another area. Our orders are to meet with the Chief Logistics Officer.
Understood. I'll find the Chief Logistics Officer.
Oh, look, they're right here.
You're just in time.
Oh,
You're just
I
in
ran
time.
right by her.
Please follow me to Subcommander Cole.
Understood. I'll go to Sub-Commander Cole.
And you know what? You don't actually have to stick with them. They walk slow.
As I see two of us are running. Oh, no, three. All three of us ran.
Thank you for reporting so promptly. Here is the situation.
This has a mouse over.
Has requested the
Or voiceover. No.
bringing with him information vital to our understanding of the sphere. We now know why it generates vast amounts of omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space. There is a space station that controls the jumps in close orbit of the sphere's star.
Go on.
Admiral Tuvok from Starfleet was selected to lead a small team to the station to try to disable it. With him is Dr. Eric Cooper, a scientist who has been studying Dyson and Iconian technology.
Cooper.
Something's gone wrong. 2 hours ago, we received a distress signal from Tuvok. Please use the console to download the signal. Afterward, I'd like to hear your opinion of the situation.
Understood. I'll listen to Tuvok's message. The console is over by the door. Ish.
Joint Command, please respond. This is Tuvok. Sensors have detected a large Voth fleet moving toward the station. They have discovered us, and we have yet to complete our work. Communications with our ship are down. Our last contact with them indicated that they were having technical difficulties and may be forced
Close
to
distress signals and speak with Sub-Commander
I will be
Cole.
unable to stop a Voth advance without assistance.
The attack on the Voth fleet will commence shortly. Captains,
Tuvok
please
and
return
Cooper
to your
are
ships.
stranded with an entire Voth fleet bearing down on them. I need you to fly to the station, rescue our team, and finish the mission. Our fleet will engage the Voth to help keep them distracted. But to avoid detection, you'll need to fly roughly 100 kilometers above the surface of the star.
And here you have all kinds of options on what you want to say in response. From flying close to the sun will put my ship at risk, but we'll do that what the mission demands. Or we could absolutely not. My ship can't survive that close to the sun. Or what about using a cloaking device instead of flying near the sun? I'm a diehard. I like a dare, so I'm going to fly close to the sun. We'll put my ship at risk, but I'll do it for the mission.
Speak with the logistics officer assigned to brief your crew on the situation. With your permission, we can help your engineers set up a temporary modulation for your shield frequencies that should allow your ship to travel that close to the sun safely.
Very good. I'll speak to the logistics officer,
Oh, logistics officer.
who is now
Logistics
right here.
Officer.
Greetings. Our engineers are working with your crew now to create a temporary modulation program that will help your shields protect your ship from the heat and radiation you will encounter on your way to the sun station. Your ship should be able to safely make the trip, but it won't be able to remain in orbit of the station.
Where should my ship go after I'm on the station?
We will need every available ship to fight the Voth. It would be best if your ship joined the fleet once you are aboard the station. Your goals on the station are to find Admiral Tuvok, assist him to shut down the sphere's jump capabilities, and then retreat before the Voth fleet arrives. Do you have any questions?
If the ensign is with the fleet, what's our escape plan?
Admiral Tuvok traveled to the station in a new starship, specifically designed to withstand the conditions there. The Dyson has reported some technical issues, but they should still be in transporter range. It will be standing by to assist you when you've completed your mission.
Understood. I'll return to my ship. Thank you, Tabby, for the resub.
You're welcome.
All right, this is where one of the accolades is. You cannot take any damage from the sun.
You should be able to see where the plasma is at. Just don't fly into it, essentially. You'll know if you do.
Boy, this is a long load screen.
No.
The real boss of STO. Hey, look, there we go.
See, massive battle going on as while we sneak by.
Yeah, because we're much closer to the surface.
Captain, we are approaching the surface of the star. The modification to our shields are holding off the worst of the effects, but they won't keep us safe for long. We're already losing subsystems to the heat and the radiation. I can keep us flying for now with emergency backups, but more systems are going offline by the minute. It's only a matter of time before we lose something critical. Apparently, the ensign will hold together, plot a course for the station. Best possible speed. 222, best possible speed, which means full throttle. Don't hit the stuff.
Yeah, I usually kind of veer to the right as I'm approaching the station, and then kind of cut left between those two flares. I get the flare on the left.
We can't establish any communications with the station, Captain. Initial scans indicate that the nearby solar flares are interfering with our frequencies. It is possible for the ship to repair the nearby solar flare inhibitors that should allow us to contact the station.
Very well. We'll repair the solar flare inhibitors, then contact Admiral Tuvok. And they are, well, one of them we should be right near. You fly this way. And as you notice, this actually helps you not take damage, because the flares will start going back down.
I missed one. Where is it?
I got one more that's back on the other side of that flare, which means I'm gonna have to go around it.
We've lost the starboard power coupling. My crew is like off on the left here, just telling me repeatedly what things are breaking.
And it's always the same thing every time. You're not like actually in danger of losing stuff.
Your arrival is timely.
And I just got Icarus 2.0.
I am with Dr. Cooper, but many of the other members
I did as well.
have been killed. Any assistance you can render would be useful.
There's a
Same
voice
here.
for this one.
You speak to your crew before transport. Your vessel will not be able to remain in range for long.
Understood. I'll be there soon.
Captain, the ship will suffer irreversible damage if we stay this close to the sun. We can retreat, perform critical repairs, and then rejoin the fleet against the Voth. What are your orders, sir?
Support the fleet once I leave.
Understood, sir. We'll take good care of the ship while you are gone. Are you prepared for transport? Yes. Beam me to station.
Greetings. I am Admiral Tuvok. The man behind the crates is Dr. Eric Cooper, the Federation Science Council's expert on Dyson technology.
Yes. Hello. I'm Dr. Cooper.
Allow me to brief you on the situation, so we may determine the best plan of action. Main power is offline. I am not sure what caused this disruption, but the event was fortunate. The darkness is a distinct tactical advantage. There are manual overrides in each room. I have temporarily disabled the one between us and the Voth. The Dyson's captain has moved ahead to determine what is beyond the next door.
What can you tell me about the situation?
There are 2 generator rooms that control much of the station's operations. The generator room to the south controls the power. The control room to the west, where the Voth are, maintains the station's jump capabilities. It is imperative we reach the west control room and disable it before the Voth jump this sphere back to their space. The release of the Omega particles needed for this reaction would be catastrophic.
How many Voth are between us and the control room?
More than the 3 of us can safely engage. Defeat would be certain. However, if we restore main power, we can use the station's automated defenses to even the odds, if we can avoid being targeted by them ourselves. I understand you have extensive combat experience. Do you have any suggestions?
We should find any survivors and make our way to the generator room.
We're moving away from the Voth,
And away
right?
we go.
Yes, we're moving away from the Voth, Cooper.
Totally moving away from the Voth.
Good thing you're here. I'll try to get the ship.
Duck! Duck! Duck!
Quack, quack.
I sense another presence. We are not alone.
It's not the duck you were talking about? Scan the area. Ooh. Maybe something cool will happen. Okay, this is where different things can happen. So as you can see on Nikodas' screen, he has a giant Voth mech suit standing there. I think Tabby and I both do not. But Nikodas does have the mech suit, so...
I am not detecting the Voth that killed the captain. He is using cloak technology. Tactically, his best option is to remain hidden and attempt to waylay us one by one.
You guys didn't get that, really?
We must move forward.
Nope.
The trapped Voth will be attempting to circumvent my modifications.
When you beam down,
What
there
do you
are
suggest?
2 variants of this mission, essentially. And it's random on which variant you get. Watch my back. If you see the Voth, shoot first. Sounds good.
Your back just got hit twice.
Try to resuscitate ally.
That was good, Tabby. Just make sure you pay attention to the script.
It also means when we come to one of the other choices, Nikodas will get a different path than the rest of us.
Sorry.
Well,
I
than
thought I
Tabby
saw
and I.
something.
Remain calm, Doctor. The defenses in here can be quite lethal.
Yeah, you're telling Nikodas, you're telling the person who can't keep track of the show notes to make sure I follow the script.
Okay, I am at the Simon game.
Yeah, I'm not
Stand
getting that.
watch while you and the doctor examine.
Oh,
wait.
you're not there yet.
I'm behind. I was too busy blabbing.
I'm ready to... I'm at the activate emergency power, which is also the Simon minigame.
One of your characters has its own minigame?
Yes.
Cool. So this is where you can get another accolade. You have 20 seconds total to complete the puzzle. And if you complete it without any mistakes, you get the Dyson Sphere Puzzle Solver accolade.
If we don't,
It's actually, it's not that hard.
Also, activating the wrong consoles will trigger the system's defenses. Be careful.
Okay, so
Got the
like,
accolade.
mine is red, so I start with
That looks right.
get on the
yellow's
other
over
side.
here.
That looks right.
Blue is over here.
That did it.
All right,
The
so
final
mine is
console
starting
is
with
unlocked.
blue. Red is over there.
Your timer
Okay.
started.
Mine? No, not yet. Not until I press the first one. Boom.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I've been training for months.
And this is where we get to decide our defenses.
Does not bode well.
Now the decision point here not only determines what accolade you get, but what suit you are presented with when it's time to pick your EV suit. If you go with the defensive beams, you can get the defensive beam tactician, and you get the Solonite marksman environmental suit. And then if you go with the swarmer defenses, you get the Solonite enforcer
The Voth will be here any
environmental
second,
suit.
and I don't think they're in the mood to take prisoners. Please.
If you activate
my
no
help.
defenses, you get
We're
the
trying to.
unstoppable captain with the
You and Tuvok
Solonite
have done
striker
everything so
suit.
far. I don't
Hey,
even know how to
Tabby.
use a phaser.
I put the
just wanna go
accolade
back
in
to
the
my
wrong
lab.
place.
I was never meant for field work.
It occasionally sounds like you're eating your mic.
Oh,
Tuvok
all right,
said
that should be better.
Well, maybe. I might know the technology, but I don't work well under pressure. I need time and space to think, and I need to be able to do my work without fear
I'm
of
gonna
being
be
killed.
nice to
I can't help
Mr.
you.
or Dr.
I'm
Cooper
sorry.
here.
All right, I'll try. If we're here, and the station's defenses are active, but we're not under attack. But if that's the case, wait, I can do this. Just give me a moment. I think if I try this...
Dr. Cooper, we require a solution.
I'm working on
Okay,
it.
I said I'm doing swarmers.
Vulcans,
Yes.
if I can just try that... Yes, I have it. I've done something. I'm not ready for what's being thrown at me here. Maybe I could activate the beams or something else?
Allow me, Doctor. Fascinating. With this exposed, I can manually activate the defenses in the next room. However, instead of activating the defenses to assist you, I can reroute the power to attempt to send a message to our stranded ship. Slim
So I'm
enough
going with
that I cannot
beams.
recommend it. However, if you choose to do so, I will support you.
It's our best option. We'll fight the Voth without any
I'll
support.
wait here. You go on ahead.
You've got this.
You go on ahead. I've got this.
More Voth inbound. Prepare yourself.
Oh, I'm
Swarmer
prepared.
Tactician.
Doesn't look like they were prepared.
Voth commanders are approaching.
Okay, so you get a swarmer tactician from this one.
We should move forward. Be on your
The
guard.
unstoppable captain.
Defensive beam tactician. as you can see, it's not super hard to get that one. You just kind of have to, stand behind everybody and get hit. Thank you, V'ger, for taking down the mech suit. You guys won't have this fight, will you?
No, we have the stalker that one-shotted the other captain. We have to take out.
Interesting.
All right, and this is where you get your free EV suit. If you don't have EV suits for your captains, oh well. Activate shielding.
So this is another accolade, right? If you fly right through where everything is destroyed.
That is between us and our goal. My modifications successfully locked the
Yes,
Voth
it
out of
is.
this area. However, there was an armed Voth battlesuit in the corridor. The station's automated swarmers attacked.
And also, pro tip, if you claim a suit and then put it on one of your bridge officers, then it'll spawn another one. So you can just sit there and just keep claiming new suits. And just equip your entire bridge crew and yourself
Doctor, we
with
require a way
suits.
to access the other areas of the station. Your thoughts?
I have an idea, but you may not like it. Those EV suits over there, they have maneuvering jets that we could use on the outside of the station. I've looked them over, and they should be able to withstand the heat
Also,
of the
make
sun.
sure you do use one of these EV suits because they have a fire damage resistance. And if you don't wear it, unless you have one with massive fire damage resistance, you die.
They can keep us safe for a little while.
They will have to suffice. We have no other logical option.
Which is what Cooper just told you in the cutscene.
Hang on, claiming a large number of suits.
Doctor, are you going to prepare your suit?
Me? Of course not. It's far too risky for
Because
me
the
to go
thing
out
about
there.
these suits is that if you spend Lobi, you can trade them in for a better version. All right.
I'm giving all my bridge officers that didn't have an EV suit a free EV suit. Deca, don't look. This isn't a bug.
It's a feature.
It's a feature. Okay, then I need to make sure I'm wearing it because, like I said, if I'm not, I just get melted. And then make sure you switch to it before you go out there.
Yeah, because now you have to manually switch to it.
Well, if you let the system, the system has an automated switch if in hazardous conditions. Unfortunately, it doesn't trigger until you take damage, but the first hit of damage is instant death.
Do you really need me
Yes.
out there? Internal comms are still active. I could just tell you what you have to do. I really can't stand
Oh wait, I
any
gotta
more
talk,
stress.
convince Cooper.
I have no idea why Admiral Tuvok chose
There we
me
go.
for this project. I'm not trained for field work. If I get home alive, I'm writing a letter to the Federation Science
And there's
Council.
the explosion
I'll
investigator.
file a formal complaint.
That
Do
one's
you
not
want to
hard
be
get
alone when
either.
the Voth return?
The Voth? I thought you defeated them all. They're not going to come back, are
That's
they?
my favorite one to hit
I
him
can't
with.
be alone if they come back. They'll kill me. They'll rip me apart. Okay, I'll do it.
Whee!
I can't fight the Voth alone. I can do this. I can do this.
Now, it should be noted that when you scan or interact with something while floating, it will slow you down a bit. So, and if you're going slow enough, it'll slow you down and stop you. So you don't have to worry about manually coming to a perfect stop in order to complete mission objectives. But if you're going too fast, you'll just kind of the progress bar will start, and then you'll lose it.
It will be impossible for us to move it without assistance. I can scan the area for anything that may be of use. There are two objects of interest.
All right, so you go to the Mac, you pick up the charge, Then you got to come back to the debris.
The second is the remains of a swarmer, specifically a miniaturized communication.
Somebody tossed Cooper out in an airlock? Yes, I wish.
You get the
And
communicator. I'll get the payload. Cutscene to show where you need to go.
There are so many times that we could have just like let Cooper die, that we would have had the opportunity for him to have an accidental death.
If you've gotten used to the floaters from Risa, these V suits are pretty easy to get used to floating around. And yes, you get up close and personal to this mech suit.
And even after you clear the door, scan the door, you then have to go back out and manually override locks to be able to get it open. And those are on either side in the top of the doorway opening. And I just drifted.
Kaboom! Oh, and I'm flying into the mesh of the door frame edge.
Yeah, that's another thing to be careful of.
It's really easy to do.
And like you can get like completely stuck. I've had to like exit the mission once or twice because I got so stuck I just couldn't.
Oh, I still have to scan the door. Silly me, getting ahead of myself.
Or better yet, Tuvok, throw Cooper back out. Trust me. I'm a Cardassian. Oh, wait, never mind.
Just a simple tailor.
Oh man, I'm loving this thing against the swarmers.
I'm not even inside yet.
I'm gonna wait for you to catch up. I need to go get a drink anyway, so it's a good excuse.
Good news, everybody. The slime pipes are flowing again.
Good news, everyone. I'd rather deal with a Cardassian than have Cooper on my ship. Agreed. Okay, I believe this one's where you get the efficient swarmer eliminator accolade.
All right, let's summon in my pets. And this is another one of the where you either go left or right. It's unsure which way that's going to be.
Looks like I'm going left, which means we'll have the chance to get the shadow
hugger.
Shadow hugger. Okay. Okay, the efficient swarmer eliminator, that's when you're defending Cooper, so that's still ahead.
Defenses activate.
And I also am going left. I don't know which way Nikodas got a choice of.
He's going to go right.
Left.
Oh, we all went left?
Apparently.
That's weird.
That's interesting.
I am dodging the sun's beams just like you guys.
Or maybe we go both ways. I can't remember. It's been so long.
Now, I just did it on another character before this stream. Yeah, the trick to this one is just to do one pillar at a time before bursts of sun.
Shadow hugger. You shadow hugger.
You can see the outline of a person right there. Someone who didn't make it.
It's fine.
Probably
Shadow
Voth
hugger.
anyway.
There went my Targ. My Targ didn't make it.
Also got Tuvok's support when I walked into the next room.
Yep. Yeah, I noted that this is the part where you would get Tuvok support if you succeeded. Boy, it was really hard to keep him alive. Here's where you can get another accolade. When you deactivate shielding, you got to jump down into the trench. If you do not get hit by any of the beams, you will get an accolade.
Our work while you disable the lower panels.
And if you start moving as soon as the beam stops, you can make 2 of them. Do not try for a third. Or, I mean, do. I'm not your mom.
If you want the accolade, though, don't do it.
Okay, wait, where's the... Oh, I ran right by the third one. I was so preoccupied with being a smartass.
Did you get hit?
Oh, no, I just ran by one of them.
I play it safe.
Okay. Oh, there's a Delta recruit thing. So yeah, in the room with the laser beams is the Iconian technology.
Good work. Reactivate the shields and we can complete our mission.
I'm waiting at the last console here for you two.
Okay, I'm at the last console. Grebog, let us know when you get there.
The station is yours.
All right, I am. The console thing won't stay. There we go. Activate main control to shut down station.
There we go. The deactivation program is moving nicely.
Doctor, I'm detecting something curious. Energy levels in the gateway in front of us are rising at an exponential rate. It appears to be activating.
What? Let me check. Oh, this is not good. The gateway is designed to be an escape hatch in the event this station goes offline. We cannot deactivate the jump protocols without activating the gateway as well.
I put down some TLDR notes for the Dyson ship that they put us in.
If we want to stop the jump, we have to activate that gate.
It seems we have little choice. Your thoughts?
As Tuvok said, we have no choice. If we want to stop this sphere from moving, we need to activate the gateway. Our time here is limited.
Our time here is limited.
Force. We have to do this now. There is no other option.
It's time to shut it down.
It's time to shut it down.
If you run the other choice, it will put you into a conversation loop. You have to eventually pick it's time to shut it down.
I'm so sorry. I wish I could have found a better way. I failed you both.
Do not dwell on this. If there was another option, we would have found it. One moment. We are being hailed. Tuvok here.
Chief Engineer Tarkram of the Dyson here, Admiral.
Acknowledged, Chief. Are all of your systems restored?
The opening of the gateway cleared up the ambient distortion disruptions. Do you need transport?
Yes. I want to get off this station now.
We are ready to depart. Chief, do you have a lock?
Admiral Tuvok, come in!
Dyson, 3 to beam up.
We can't get a lock. You need to get out of the hot zone. Move!
All right, and during this part, Cooper sometimes gets stuck.
Tuvok sometimes as well.
Yeah, so if that happens, you run back toward them, and usually they'll unstuck themselves.
You don't really need to, though. As soon as you get to the green circle, it gives you the option to beam out.
I've had it not do that before.
Kitty cat. I'm gonna turn into a cat so I can run faster.
All right, let me know when y'all ready to beam up.
I'm ready.
Almost there.
We have a lock on you, sir.
Stay on
Just give the
target.
word.
Beam up.
So the Dyson thing is pretty much you get like your usual tactical science
Augie.
destroyer. Wait, what?
Augie is in
Augie!
chat.
Augie, holy shit! It's good to see you.
I looked over and saw the name. I'm like, wait, what? Double
How
take.
have you been? I hope well.
Damn, Augie, it is good to see you, man.
Good to have you on board, sir. I'm Chief Engineer Tarkaram. The fleet and your ship are still engaged with the Voth, but several Voth ships are making their way towards the gateway. One of their dreadnoughts has already
Of course, it's
passed
another
through.
one of those times where
As the
they
only
mess with your
available
ship
we
bars.
have orders to
There's
stop
nothing you
the
can do
other
about
Voth
it.
from entering the gateway.
Understood. Let's
Yeah.
see what this ship can do.
Let's not.
It's fine.
You know, it's not fine.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
I'm gonna try and fix this real quick as best I can. Let's put that up there. That up there.
Less fat and more muscle. Oh, very good.
It's always a good thing. I was wondering how you've been doing, since I know at one point your health was a bit of an
Very
issue.
not good.
They're behind me.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Omega directive. Or something.
I'll change the power on the ship. Alright.
Well, I guess I could do that.
Target's shields have failed.
Gotta make us play another ship. And we're done. Speak with Tuvok, which means get out of combat.
I'm not done.
I'm more efficient, I guess.
Well,
I'm
I was
done.
messing with my bars and stuff, so
There are no
give me
more
a
Voth
second.
in the vicinity, but one dreadnought did go through the gateway. If my readings are correct, it is passing into another Dyson Sphere, this one deeper in the Delta Quadrant. If the Voth are allowed to enter another sphere, they will try to claim it, as they have fought to
I'm
claim
just
this
gotta
one.
defeat this Bastion cruiser.
This
I mean, it
oh,
was.
It absolutely was. Except like the fact that they forced you into a ship that you can't really customize much yourself kind of makes you not want to buy it, you know?
Yeah, I'm glad they don't do that.
And
as
now we
much
have
as they
T6
used to,
variants of said ship.
which are awesome. I know some people that put a build together on it that's really cool.
You know, I know those people. They are us.
And us are they.
Navigational readings indicate we are in the Delta Quadrant. However, we are inside a Dyson Sphere, and there are no known structures of this type in this region. I'm detecting the presence of a Starfleet vessel, the USS Gold.
I can put
That
that
ship disappeared in a
there.
survey of the Janolan Dyson Sphere at the precise instant the
There.
Iconian Gateway network was reset to save New Romulus.
Janolan Dyson Sphere.
This sphere was discovered by the crew of the USS Janolan in 2294. The USS Enterprise D rescued Montgomery Scott, a survivor of the Janolan 75 years later. However, it now appears that the Janolan Sphere had the same jump capabilities to this location with the gold inside.
Interesting. What is the status of the gold?
I'm detecting disabled systems on the gold. but there is
I thought the gold were a Stargate thing.
That's gold.
But has not fired. What do you suggest?
I mean, we are doing a kind of a Stargate thing here.
Yes, we are getting the Voth Bulwark Tier 6 variant. I'm actually a little bit surprised you've been keeping up with the STO news, Augie. I want to ask, but I don't want to pressure you. Don't feel like this is something that says you should. Are you coming back? Hail the USS Gold. Find out what they know.
Thank the prophets. I knew someone would find us. We were on a routine survey in the Dyson Sphere when something happened. Systems that have been dormant for centuries activated. The energy readings were off the scale. Then a flash and
Voth.
We're here now. You're not alone.
my nav computer claims we're in the Delta Quadrant. If that's right, this entire Dyson Sphere somehow moved itself more than 50,000 light years from its previous position. Since then, we've been stuck. I would have taken Voyager's path back home if we could get out of the sphere. The doors were locked tight, and the gateway powered down as soon as we arrived.
I got a little bit ahead.
The sphere did move, but we can help you return home.
Glad to have the help. Supplies are running low. But what was that ship that just passed us? Shares some signs of Voth tech, but our databanks don't have anything like that.
Explain everything that has happened with the Voth and the Lohlunat Dyson Sphere. In brackets, because it's a long story.
Another Dyson Sphere? It's taken us 40 years to study this one, and we're not even close to understanding it. And if that ship was Voth, it would explain why they ignored our hails. They came in with their weapons armed and then simply stopped. Didn't see us as a threat. The ship set course for the sealed door and is just sitting there. They're ignoring us. I promised my crew we'd get home. If you could send over a team with some spare components, I can get this ship ready to travel.
We'll transfer it over for a few of our engineers to help.
That's what I think every time, Pax.
I have extensive experience with the Voth.
I thought, curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
It is not like them to completely ignore a potential threat. It may be that they sense a greater danger. I suggest we approach and attempt to hail them. Voyager found that some Voth were open to negotiation. We should make every attempt to find a peaceful solution.
A lot of course for the Voth ship. Yeehaw.
That's a powerful tractor beam. I can't even budge.
It's plot tractor beam.
The Voth are moving towards the door.
It has the power of plot.
Tuvok?
Your query will have to wait.
Well, I mean, there's
Doctor.
plot armor,
Shields are
then there's
down and
plot
we-
weapons.
You're not.
Cooper.
Oh,
I'm just mimicking Cooper's laugh.
you sounded scarier than Cooper, honestly.
That's not Cooper.
Captain, the Undine outside of the sphere are powering weapons. The mammalian ship is still disabled.
Arm all weapons. We will destroy the creatures and then return for the mammals.
Those pesky mammals.
I am unharmed, but we are in danger. We are deep within the Delta Quadrant, right where Cooper wanted us. We do not know how long this infiltrator has impersonated Cooper, or the extent of what he has done. However, I am quite familiar with the tactics of Species 8472. We will repel the Undine, and survive to warn the Alpha Quadrant of the renewed threat.
Renewed
Hey,
threat.
We're the adversary for my new ship.
And now we get to defeat or fight 3 waves of Undine. Make it so.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Huh. Fluidic Space Slayer.
Also, Augie, my question about if you're returning or not, no is a more than acceptable answer.
I do not get angry. I rectify my mistakes.
Target's shields have failed.
We got one down. Come on, where's the next group? There we go.
Target's shields have failed.
More ships on approach. This vessel cannot defeat them alone.
This ship can take it.
We have someone really confident and someone else not.
Do not. They are extremely dangerous.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh, I just got the you know, more ships are on approach. We need to get help or something. The captain's like, no, this ship can take it. We're good. We're all fine here.
We're fine here. How are you?
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
If I was flying my own ship, they'd all be dead by now.
I know. Right? I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why they did this.
To show you how weak this ship is that you can buy from the Zen store.
Well, when it came out, it was a different time.
You too can buy this weak ship. It wasn't in the mission, but even back then when it was the top tier, what wasn't impressive then?
Yeah, this is not a successful ad for this ship.
3 battleships.
I would say that their marketing has gotten better.
None of the Undine get through.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
The Fortescue is here. Now the real fight can begin.
Hull integrity below 75%. Shields have failed.
I'm gonna hold here until.
Of course,
the
maybe
other
back
ship-
then feedback pulse was actually beneficial. Now it's just only good if you're an NPC.
Left shield failing. 4 shields failing. Rear shields failing.
There you are.
Yeah, they keep teleporting and disappearing, and
Rear shields failing.
What? Is that it? We wanted more of a fight.
Hull integrity.
Yep, that's it. We got him.
Dreadnoughts are approaching.
Woo!
More dreadnoughts.
Is under attack.
Shirt's fine.
Target's shields have failed.
Apparently they did something where I can't see them now. Because everyone else is shooting them, but I'm not doing nothing.
they scramble your sensors.
Target's shields have failed.
I wonder if your ship trait's stuck. I didn't look at that.
Oh.
Well,
Trait.
I don't know that I have ship traits yet on this guy. I guess
it kept some of mine, but dropped others.
I'm not high enough level.
Sense.
Yeah, this would definitely be over if I was in my main ship. There, one's down. Where's the other one? Finally.
Right shield failing.
Oops.
Target's shield has failed.
Now, it could be better if they had set up the bars for us in a proper way rather than them just it's random what all goes where.
Yep.
But that would also mean they would need someone. They would have to have someone that knows what the intention for the ship build was and whatnot with the bridge officer powers and so on to set it all up.
Also, in a game where they will spend 2 full minutes telling us how to do a TFO, you would think they'd put up just a simple dialogue screen saying, "Hey, this is your ship. These are what the buttons do."
Target's shield has failed.
Instead, we got jokers to the left of us and fools to the right.
Like, why do I even have... I don't know.
4 shields failing.
I have a cannon scatter volley 3 that I can't
Ski
use.
on the left. Well, you can't use it because you're probably still in silence mode. You gotta switch to tactical mode to use it.
Good to see you.
I put it in the
Would have
notes.
arrived sooner, but there was a Voth fleet in the way. Congratulations on a successful mission. Now the Romulan Republic will take
Snark,
over.
snark, snark,
We'll set up a
snark.
command center for further
Meh.
operations. I'm sure command will contact you when your presence is needed.
No, this ends now. Our generosity to the Romulans can only extend so far. The Klingon Empire.
Whiskey on the left, vodka on the right. Yep, yep.
Starfleet and the Republic would be wise to
Let's see. Do the deflector engines or shield array? Do any of them have visuals?
The Solon Dyson Sphere is controlled by an alliance. Why would this one be different?
I do not know, Tabby.
I'm looking it up.
itself again and again in an attempt to maintain this alliance with the Romulans. I think it's time I remind you of what happens when a Klingon loses patience.
Come on.
Fighting over this sphere is
Load.
not an option.
Load.
It would divide
There
our
we
strength.
go.
Precisely what would benefit the Undine.
As I told her, try it. We'll take you out.
They were destroyed.
That was very diplomatic of you.
Hey, for talking to a Klingon, that is the way to go. You show strength.
The Klingon Empire will not sit and wait while the
Okay, looks like none of them have a slottable visual appearance. So unless you plan on, I don't know, I don't know how good this set is.
But I do not wish to cause a rift in what has been a successful joint
Never
action.
pay too much attention to it.
That should tell you a lot. Continue.
I will not be
I mean, yeah, not
I
wrong.
must choose between the Federation and the agreements on both sides that must be honored. Sub-Commander Cole can handle the details. I am a ship captain, not an administrator.
Very well.
Cooper's departure has lifted the miasma in my mind, an affliction that I did not even realize was there. He was influencing me. He used the psychic abilities of the Undine to influence my thoughts, and the results are an effect of my failure. I should have been able to detect his influence.
We must look forward. What now?
We have fulfilled our mission to neutralize the jump capabilities of the Solanae Sphere, only to open up a gateway that the Undine can now use to reach our space. They will no longer have to create rifts from fluidic space. Was this Cooper's plan all along? I suggest we return to Sub-Commander Cole. We must attempt to save the fragile peace of the Alliance.
And report to Sub-Commander Cole.
The sphere is under Federation control. This sphere is only accessible through an Alliance-controlled gateway.
Then perhaps it is time to end this alliance.
This is neither the time nor the place for this.
Commander Jarrah is correct. The Undine are a threat to us all. Now they have direct access to our space. I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy. I volunteer to mediate these talks. Dr. Cooper manipulated me to achieve his goals. It is only logical that I take responsibility for what has happened here.
Sorry.
Very well, Vulcan.
Are you
We
sure?
will finish this later.
No.
Okay.
Very well, Vulcan. To be continued. Ba-dum-ba-dum-bump. I think this also was part of the intro into getting to the Delta Quadrant, or like a preview that we'll be going to the Delta Quadrant.
Yeah.
I cannot have anticipated all of this, Captain. I feel Admiral Tuvok, but I was fooled by Cooper's disguise as well. Tuvok and I will begin working on the next steps. We need to get everyone to sit down together and discuss what we should do before we start shooting at one another. I will contact you for further aid once we have concrete plans. You can rest assured we will need your help in this. You know, that way you get people some concrete shoes, throw them off a bridge, stuff like that.
Bash some kneecaps.
All the stuff and things.
All the things.
And with that being our time for a live recording.
Past our time.
Past our time. Well, this is a long episode or mission. We kind of knew that going in. Also, we had a fair amount of news come out with the whole new bundle, talks of new ships eventually, potentially,
I don't have any complaints. I'm just noting it is past time. So next week we will finish this story up. The next episode, Surface Tension, is also a long mission, so we will probably only have time to run the one. But that's next Thursday. Monday. Oh, no. I'm sorry. That's not next Thursday. Next Thursday is our anniversary. So, real quick, since I have everybody here, we are looking for some people to join us next week for our anniversary. We are going to continue our tradition and do an episode of PvP. This year, we are putting the following restrictions in place. No traits, no console, no bridge officers, no duty officers, and you must reclaim a non-legendary ship from the Zen store and use whatever equipment it comes on it, minus the ones I just said. So again, no traits, no consoles, no duty officers, no bridge officers. So even if a ship comes with a console, you have to take that off. But the rest of the equipment is what you're stuck with.
Also, if you have a problem with dying for whatever reason, it's something that makes you unhappy, please don't. This is meant to be fun, silly fun time, and some of the restrictions, so that way we can all have fun. it's not meant to be a competitive, I'm better than you all type fest. Yeah.
This is the only time. Yeah, the anniversary events are literally the only time I ever do PvP because I despise PvP.
Yeah,
I'm not overly fond of it outside of what we do either, but because we tend to mix it up a little bit and do it in a way that's unique. Like the whole premise of this year is that I would like the fights to last long. So it's just weapons. I mean, there's no power-ups, there's no buffs. There's no build. It's literally just whatever the ship comes with when you claim it from the Zen store, and off you go.
It'll be interesting.
And,
I'll just say that.
Born Gear, for what it's worth, Born Gear has agreed to come back to the game and join us for that night. I'm also going to reach out to Midnight Age. And then if you guys have any friends that you want to reach out to that might join us for that night, we have room for 5.
Exy, we're all gonna blow up pretty easy. So if you want to come and just be silly, have fun, that'd be fine. Don't worry about the being blown up easily.
And none of us
we're not PvPers.
And none of us are going to have a build. The whole point of this is everybody's going to be on even footing. Now, we can't balance endeavors. That's not the right word, is it?
Yes,
what
it
am
is.
I thinking of? Okay.
Endeavor perks.
Yeah, we can't balance the perks, but everything else is going to be as balanced as possible. So again, no duty officers, no bridge officers, no traits, no consoles. What am I missing? That covers everything, right?
I don't know. You wrote it down. Basically, we're going in with white gear and
no devices. Yeah, and basically white gear. No legendary ships either. So because some of those come with like quad cannons and higher tier gear, so those were nixed as well. But any other ship is good. It's something you have to reclaim, so a lot of no lock boxes because you can't reclaim those.
Hey, Darkin.
But grab a ship, whatever it comes on, minus the consoles. That's what you're using. Should be fun.
It can even be an event ship because we can reclaim those.
True enough, event ships work too.
Though I would say if it comes with some special gear, which some event ships do, replace any purples with white gear.
What if it comes with hanger pets?
It should come with blue hanger pets, which are the lowest quality hanger pets anyway, so that should be fine.
Okay. Cool.
And we'll probably
guys.
go into this at the start of that too, so that way everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, we'll talk about it then too. Thank you, everybody, Exissimir, Pax, Darkin, Augie. Damn, Augie, it was good to see you, man. Musin, thank you guys for joining and chatting with us. We greatly appreciate it. Monday night is fun night. Thursday will be our anniversary, and as always, I will see you out there.
Have fun, be safe, and don't set yourselves on fire.
Live long and prosper, everybody. Stick around. We will be raiding somebody. Computer, end program.